Hello, this is Mark Sabatella from Outside Shore Music, home of Mastering MuseScore. In this week's tip, I want to show you how you can add gradual tempo changes to your score, like ritardando or rallentando or accelerando, and then how you can also restore the previous tempo. I'm going to show you how to add these markings that MuseScore Studio supports. So right now I have this arrangement here, and if I play it for you right now, you will see that it plays in pretty strict time. It's all in time. What if I want to put a bit of a rallentando in this last measure of this phrase? What I'm going to do is open up the tempo palette, and you'll see that there are these markings here, rallentando, ritardando. The distinction between them, somewhat subjective. People argue about it. I'm not really interested in that particular argument. We're just going to add the one that says rallentando. And this is going to gradually slow down. And if you want, you can come over to the Properties panel, and under the Playback section, you can change how much that tempo changes. But we'll just take it at face value here and listen to what it does. It's still slow, right? So it did the slowing down, but when we got there, it's still slow. That's not what we want. We want to get back to the original tempo, whatever that was. So we're going to do that by selecting this note, coming back to that tempo palette, and now we're going to add the one that says tempo. Now, this was added relatively recently as I record this video. I mean, within maybe the last 6 months or so. And if you would previously customize this palette or had a previous version, you might find that under the More section. So you might come to More here and find it there. You might want to click the ... here and choose Reset Palette, which will kind of update your palette. But in any case, this is what I'm going to add. So I'm going to select this note, select the tempo. And now when I play it, it's going to do what I want. Back to the original tempo, right? So that's how you use those markings, and the tempo will automatically restore whatever the previous tempo was. Tempo primo automatically restores whatever the original tempo was. If there's been a whole lot of tempo changes as you've gone through the piece, tempo primo goes all the way back to whatever the first tempo marking in the piece was. So that's how you can do these gradual tempo changes and restoration of the previous tempo in MuseScore Studio.